Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. I am Kristen Gear. I am the Area Director for the Northeast Valley for BNI Arizona, as well as the Director of Information. So I help support all members of the 69 chapters around the Valley with anything BNI Connect related, BNI University, supplies, you name it. If you have a question, I am here for you. And every single week I do a weekly video, so a weekly education video about either BNI related stuff, upcoming events. Hey, Kina. All about all different types of information that I can help educate you on, and also just to remind you of what's available through BNI Arizona for support for you guys. And I want to thank everyone that attended our event on Friday, the Dream Big 2020 event. It was by far, I don't know about you guys, but it was by far the best, in my opinion, the best event that BNI Arizona has put on thus far. I don't know if you guys think the same way, but make sure to put some comments down below if you attended. I want to see your feedback on the event as well. I've got nothing but amazing feedback from the event about the speakers, the venue, just the food. I mean, come on now. The tacos and the cake was amazing. Of course, I had a piece of each of the different flavors of cake because they were just both so amazing. We had amazing sponsors, so thank you from BNI Arizona to everyone that attended the event. We had a packed house, so thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate all of your support. Now today, and I forgot to mention that if you did attend the event, make sure to submit CEUs for the event. If you attended, make sure to submit 6 CEUs for the event. And also make sure, if you are watching this video, that you're also submitting 1 chapter education unit for watching these weekly Wisdom Wednesday videos. If you've ever missed any of the Wisdom Wednesday videos, you can check out the video tab on this Facebook page. You can access it through the desktop version of Facebook. And it will have all of the past videos since November of 2018. That's how long these have been going every single week. So I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to log all of those chapter education units. Now today, I wanted to remind you guys of an amazing resource that we have available for education, because one of the core values of BNI is lifelong learning. And to that, we have amazing resources that I know that a lot of members aren't utilizing. And it's called BNI University. I know a lot of you are saying, of course, I've been in BNI University, but I want to remind all of the new members of what all is involved and what you can find in BNI University, because there's so much great resources in that system, and they're both BNI related, non-BNI related. You could learn a lot of amazing information through the courses, through the podcasts. I know George Phillips has gone through every single training available in BNI University, so I'm sure that he would be able to answer any questions or be able to give you some tips of what the best ones to listen to are. So I'm sure George will be watching soon. So if you have questions of like what the best ones are, George has literally watched every single podcast, course, everything, you name it, in BNI University, he has done it. So that is a great resource for you as well. But I'm going to flip the screen so that way you can see my screen for the computer, because we're going to go through some of the pieces in BNI University that you guys have access to. All right, so this is going to be the first screen that you log into. So it's bniuniversity.com. It is related to Scoot, so if you notice in this little toolbar, it went over to scoots.com, which is the exact same. So your login is going to be your email address. Now, just as a reminder, the BNI University login is not the same login as your BNI Connect. Just wanted to make sure that you guys know that. unless you've created them to be the same, because some people have created them to be the same. But if you are first time logging in, it won't be the same login as your BNI Connect. You would have to adjust things to make sure that it is the same. Now, a couple pieces that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, up at the top, you'll have the training button. So especially for newer members, if you're looking for that member success program training, you're going to go to training and then click on my training. And then this will populate a screen that will tell you all of the courses and curricula that you have been assigned to take. Now, the thing to keep in mind is that the member success program training is in the curricula field. It's not a BNI course, so I know I've had a lot of questions on that lately because members weren't able to find it. So that is the trick. So the member success program training is under the curricula. Now you'll notice that there's two versions of the member success program training. We have the normal version, so where it says just member success program, and then we have the ultimate member success formula, which is the extended member success program training. Now, I highly suggest to take the extended version if you want additional training. The extended version is what originally came out when BNI University was first launched. And this is the one where if you hear members reference that member success program training took them quite a while to complete in BNI University, this is the extended version. Now, one of the core values is traditions and innovations in BNI, and one of those innovations is we're constantly updating things, and one of member success program training. And the newer version is much shorter. So as you can see here, this extended version is 16 courses, and the normal now version, the newer version, is 8 courses. So the newer version is what will be assigned to all new members to complete within their first 60 days of membership. Now, the great thing is you can either complete it online or you can take the in-person member success program training course, which can be found on the BNI Arizona website under the calendar link. So we do host those once a month. And actually the next in-person member success program training class is next Friday. So if those of you who want to attend the in-person, I highly suggest doing both. The in-person one is going to be amazing to meet new members in BNI. As well, it gives you a lot more detail and hands-on experience for different situations that you'll run into with creating new 30 to 45 second presentations, all that good stuff. You actually get hands-on work with that in the in-person class versus the online, you kind of have to do it all yourself. So depending on your learning style, I would highly suggest doing both of those trainings because they're both phenomenal. So make sure to check out the Member Success Program trainings in person, and then this is exactly where you'll find the online course. Now, when you go to training as well, there's other options. Now you can click on courses, which are going to be courses that are going to be open for you to take. Now, the great thing about these courses is they consist of all different things. So that we have stuff on even how to use BNI University, if you'd like a quick course on that, BNI core values, and you can also, in this little cool search bar, you can type in what you're looking for. Now, if I can spell, that would be awesome. Here we go. So I typed in podcast. Dr. Ivan Misner created hundreds and hundreds of podcasts, and they're all listed in here. So if you type in podcast, it'll pull up the entire list. You can also be more specific and actually search for specific topics that you're looking to learn about as well. So you can type that into those search fields and then click on the specific podcast. And the other cool thing is if you listen to a podcast and you're like, oh, this is so amazing, I wish my chapter learned about this specific podcast. When you click on the podcast, Come on. There we go. Internet's moving a little slow. We also have this assign button. So the leadership team members and the education coordinators can actually assign podcasts to the members of your chapter. So if you want to share the information with other members in your chapter, let your leadership team know exactly what podcast you had listened to, and them or the education coordinator can then assign other members of the chapter that specific podcast. That way everyone learns from it and everyone gains on the chapter education units. If you have any questions or if you're not able to access certain courses, definitely connect with me, connect with your directors. We're definitely able to help. For any of the leadership teams who are adding new members onto their support teams and leadership teams, just so want a friendly reminder that if you need, and I'll switch this back over, if you guys need any leadership or support team training assigned to new members in those positions, shoot me an email or message me. That way I can assign those trainings for you. So I'm the one that can assign the leadership and support team trainings for those specific members. And then that way you can track exactly what they've completed as well. So if you have any questions about any additional information that you can learn and receive from BNI University, let me know. And also, as a reminder, connect with George Phillips, because he has also watched and listened to every podcast and training in BNI University. He wants to be at the top of the leaderboard, and we're working on getting him to in that level. So make sure to check out with him. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help any way I can. And thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again next week for another Wisdom Wednesday. Have a great day, guys.